What do successful people do early in their mornings? They say that if you win your mornings, you win your day. How do CEOs have time to do all their responsibilities but also have time for themselves? That is why I tried the $1 billion morning routine. So ever since the pandemic hit, I've been working from home for almost a year now, and my routine has kind of been like here and there. So because of this, I wanted to try and go back to a successful morning routine that is good for me, and I wanted to try incorporating some of this routine in the $1 billion morning routine back to my own routine. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe below. So before that, what is the $1 billion morning routine? So there are a total of 15 steps in this morning routine. The first step is to recall your dream to get your brain processing. And then the second one is to make your bed. This is an excellent habit that shows discipline and success. And then the third one is having a tall glass of water for hydration. And fourth is taking probiotic supplements to get your digestion working and also your brain. And the fifth is breathing or meditation exercises for about like 20 minutes. This is to think on what you want to focus on today and for your own mindfulness. And then after that, you do about like 1 to 2 minutes of movement, whether it be like crunches or burpees or jumping jack. And afterwards, you get straight into the shower and hit a cold shower. So the person behind this, he believes in like cold therapy, which is taking a cold shower early in the morning, and it's supposed to be good for your nervous system and also reduce your inflammation. And then after this, it's all zen. So you make your tea and then you write in your handwritten journal. And in there you also write 3 to-do lists for work and also 3 to-do lists for your personal life. And then 2 feel lists, 3 of those. And you also ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Then you read for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then you drink a smoothie that contains avocado and then also like blueberries, because they mentioned that blueberries are brain berries. And like afterwards you do like an online course or like a brain training to kickstart your brain. So all of those that is written in the morning routine actually sounds pretty normal for a lot of people to do, except maybe like cold shower. That is the one thing that I was most nervous about. So I woke up at like 5 a.m. for this morning routine because a lot of people say, you know, that like successful people wake up really early. So I was like, okay, I'll wake up at 5. That's like really early for me. But the night before, I slept at 1:30 just because I was sleepy at that time and I wasn't sleepy at all before that. So I only had about like 3.5 hours of sleep. The first thing that I did was I recalled my dream. So this is something that is not really weird for me, because I usually do that, but not because of like for brain processing, but because I think I just like to recall my own dreams, because sometimes I think that my dreams are like really funny. And the next step is that I made my bed. So this is something that I haven't done in years actually, but it was quick. It didn't trouble me at all, but it also didn't make a difference. Then I had a tall glass of water, which I always have early in the morning, and it's always right next to my bed. I also took probiotic supplements. This was not weird because I usually take those as well. But I had to cut the morning routine there because my dog woke up after this step and she wouldn't stop barking because she had to do her business. So I took her outside for about like 15 minutes and then I continued with my morning routine. And then after that, I did my breathing and my meditation exercises for 20 minutes. It was actually quite peaceful, and I do like to meditate sometimes, but my dog was there. It was early in the morning. There was nobody. She wanted to be with me and she kept barking because there was like a lot of birds early in the morning and she hates the sound of birds, so not so peaceful meditation. And then I did 1 to 2 minutes of movement. I did like jumping jacks and then did burpees. And then afterwards, I did the cold shower. Okay, time to take a cold shower. I am so not looking forward to this part. It actually got kind of warm. Then I made tea and then start writing in my journal. It was more of like a motivational speech for myself for early in the morning. And then for the to-do list, I also wrote 3 for work, 3 for personal. And then for to feel list, I wrote to be joyful, to be fresh, and to be decisive, because I had to decide on a couple of stuff that day. For to be, I wrote that I wanted to be a good person and also a good hustler. And then I read a book for about like 30 minutes. I actually really liked this step, but it was still pretty early in the morning, so I couldn't really concentrate on what I was reading Also because the book wasn't like a light book. I really had to think about it. It was about like immigration, and then what's being a culturist, what's being a racist, a lot of stuff. And then I skipped the smoothie step just because it was so early in the morning, and I usually have breakfast with my family all together, so I just wanted to wait for them, so I skipped the step. And then next I did like an online brain training course for about 3 rounds. It actually feels kind of weird doing it like early in the morning, because usually when I do these types of games, it's more of like in the afternoon or when I'm like taking a break from work or so on. So overall on this morning routine, what I like about it is that it's very structured, and I do like having like a structured morning routine because you know what you want to do next. I like to know what I want to do so that I don't waste time on thinking on what I want to do. And what I don't like about this morning routine is actually it's too early for me. I mean, not because of like the time that it's like 5 a.m. is too early, but that it's too early for me because I don't start my work later in the afternoon. I feel like I kind of lost momentum. And I guess if I would have to choose one thing that I would keep from this morning routine, it's definitely reading for 30 minutes early in the morning. I would love to have a moment to myself while drinking tea and reading early in the morning. And also maybe I would do a cold shower. I don't know, maybe I would keep that just because it's so refreshing. So I think what my take is for this morning routine is that this routine is not for everyone. I mean, I think if you do like to wake up early and you know, you live by yourself and you focus on only working, this would be like a good fit for your morning routine, because what you do is that you focus on yourself, right, for this morning routine and nothing else. While, you know, if you have a dog like me, you have to take them out. If you have, I don't know, a kid, you have to make them breakfast or something. So it's definitely not for everyone, but some people might be suitable with this morning routine. Yeah, so I would definitely keep some of these morning routines because I feel like it's really great, but I would not do all of it, and I would not wake up at 5 a.m. just because it's too freaking early for me. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!